You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Sports, and they're back. Politicians shilling on behalf of imprisoned WNBA star Brittney Griner over in Russia right now. And there's a couple of Texas senators on this bipartisan resolution that was passed calling for the demand and release of Brittney Griner. Now, I can only assume that John Cornyn, and more specifically looking straight at you, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz? Really? Congratulations, Theodore. You're on the same list along with Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and Raphael Warnock. What the hell? Ted, you're welcome to slide up in my DMs and answer a question I got specifically about Paul Whelan in all this. Because I'd love to know. I'd love to know what this does for Paul exactly. And making sure that you're not doing this simply because this is a WNBA player. This is ESPN. U.S. Senate introduces bipartisan resolution calling for Brittney Griner's release from Russian prison. Paul Whelan is brought up, but I don't like the wording in it. A bipartisan resolution was introduced in the United States Senate on Thursday that called for the immediate release of Mercury Center, Brittney Griner, from a Russian prison. The resolution, which was similar to the one passed in the House of Representatives in June, was written by Senator Mark Kelly and Senator Christian Sinema, both Democrats from Arizona. Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon, Senator John Cornyn. It was also co-sponsored by 27 other senators, including Senator Ted Cruz, Senator Raphael Warnock, Amy Klobuchar, Dianne Feinstein, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, Bernie Sanders. Okay. Quote, I have worked with the State Department to make sure that Brittney Griner's safe return is a top priority, and this bipartisan resolution shows the Senate support for her as well. Kelly said in a statement, Brittney Griner is an inspiration to Arizonians and Americans across the country. I've had the pleasure of meeting her and seeing her talent on the court up close. The Russian government unjustly detained Brittney and will keep working with the administration to ensure her safe and swift return. Now, this is where things get very foggy for me, and I would love an explanation. The resolution called for the United States to, quote, raise the case of Brittney Griner and push for her release during all interactions with Russia. It also offered support for Griner's family, Paul Whelan, another American who is detained in Russia, and all other, quote, prisoners unjustly imprisoned in the Russian Federation. By the way, Russia made a statement about how pissed they are that the United States have labeled her wrongfully detained. They're pissed about that. It also called for Russia to, quote, provide consular access to Griner as long as she's in Russian custody, and for Russia to, quote, respect the human rights of Brittney Griner. Okay, that's fine. But where things get foggy is raise the case of Brittney Griner and push for her release. And then it says it also offered support for Paul Whelan. But did you actually include Paul Whelan in the call, the actual resolution itself calling specifically for Paul Whelan's release, like you did for a WNBA basketball star? Yeah, I'm looking right at you, Ted. I am. Normally I like most of the things that Ted Cruz does. He's from right here in Texas. But I'm sorry, if Paul Whelan is not getting the same consideration exactly to the letter and T and I and any other dots as fellow citizen of the U.S., Paul Whelan, then it's a problem. Ted Cruz. Look, I expect it from everybody else I saw the name on this list from. But Ted Cruz holds you to a higher standard than I'm going to hold a Bernie Sanders, I assure you. I would love to know. I want to make sure that there's actual... I want to make sure that everybody's getting the same level amount of treatment. As a WNBA player that protested the National Anthem sometime in the last 18 months, disrespecting the United States of this America. Man, Griner has been detained since February 17th, pleaded guilty earlier this month on charges that she brought hashish oil into Russia. The charge comes with a sentence of 10 years. In May, the State Department reclassified Griner as wrongfully detained. Earlier Thursday, the Russian Foreign Ministry said labeling Griner as wrongfully detained is disrespectful to Russian law. And it goes on to talk about how much Arizonians love Brittney Griner on and off the court. The Department of State has determined that Brittney Griner has been wrongfully detained. It's past time for her to come home. What about the other Americans, specifically Paul Whelan? It does matter. It absolutely matters that a basketball player is not getting preferential move to the front of the line treatment when Paul Whelan's been locked up for 2.5 years longer. I'm just, look, I still say every time they do one of these resolutions or whatever, they're actually hurting Brittney Griner. Because just like you're seeing from this Russian foreign ministry spokesperson, look, they're already pissed that we labeled her wrongfully detained. They're mad because that's disrespectful to their laws, of which she admitted she broke. I mean, you would think this is rocket science, and it's not. It's crazy. I mean, with every little resolution, every little thing that's passed, every little bang of the drum, Putin may be tightening his grip on Brittney Griner. You may actually be making Putin mad at this point. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ted Cruz, yeah, DMs are open. Boom, you can hit them, dude. Or somebody representing you that I can prove. I would love to know. What does this do? It offered support. It said support for Paul Whelan, but it did not say it called for the demand and release of Paul Whelan in the way you did Brittney Griner. Why? Tell me what you think, Black and White sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.